no one tells you about this part. You spend years, maybe decades, dreaming about leaving your job. You tell yourself, once I quit, once I retire, I'll finally be happy. And then you leave. And instead of feeling that relief, you feel something else. Maybe it's anger, maybe it's guilt, maybe, and this one might surprise you, you might feel a sense of loss. If that's you, if you struggled with emotions you didn't expect after quitting your job, that you hate it, you're not alone. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. Hey everyone, welcome back to Reinventing Me at 60. If you're new here, I'm Roxanne, and this channel is all about navigating life after retirement, starting over and creating a new life you absolutely love. And I want to hear from you. If you've already left your toxic job, what was the first thing you felt when you left? Was it joy? Was it fear? Was it anger? Maybe it was something in between. Drop me a line in the comments. I read every single one of them. You'd think leaving your job would be all about fireworks and champagne. And don't get me wrong, there's definitely that moment. But what comes next? For some people, the first emotion is anger. And it's not just anger at the job. It's anger at ourselves. You start thinking, why did I stay so long? Why did I put up with that? I wasted so many years. I remember talking to a woman. Let's call her Lisa. Lisa was an accountant for 25 years. She loved her job, but she hated the toxic environment and the never-ending stress. And when she finally retired, she thought she'd feel amazing. But instead, she felt betrayed. She felt betrayed by the system that overworked her, by a career that took so much from her. And the worst of all, she felt betrayed by herself for not leaving sooner. And if you've ever felt that way, you're not alone. But then there's another feeling that surprises people. It's guilt. You start thinking about your coworkers that are stuck there, the friends that you made, the people that relied on you, and maybe even part of the job that, despite everything, you actually liked. And then there's the hardest one of all, loss. Because for years, and maybe decades, like in my case, where I was a program consultant, and now, who am I? And let's be honest, that part takes time. If you've ever been in a toxic environment, leaving it doesn't mean you're instantly healed. No. Your body and mind have been in survival mode for years, and it takes time to unlearn all that. Have you ever noticed that even after retirement, you still feel anxious at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock? That your shoulders feel tense whenever you get an email, even though it's just from a friend? That's because your nervous system has been wired for stress for so long, it doesn't know how to turn that off. I'll use myself as an example. I worked for government for almost 30 years, and honestly, I could say I hated my job for the last 10 years of that. Yeah, I can hear you say, get another job. But for me, the health and dental care, especially with 2 kids that needed braces at the time, a pension plan that was great, the wages were good, and 6 weeks of annual vacation. It's too good to walk away from and start all over building that up. So I stuck it out. And when I finally retired, I thought I'd feel instant relief. But it took me almost 6 months to truly relax and enjoy retirement. So if you're struggling to adjust, just be kind to yourself. You're not broken, you're just decompressing. Here's something that might help. Write a letter to your old job, your old boss, that terrible coworker, whoever it is. everything you've ever wanted to say. Jot it down. All the frustrations, the struggles, the I wish you treated me better letter. Write it down. Get it all out. It might be a page. It might be 10. Just get it all out. And then burn it. Or if you're on the computer, delete it. It might sound simple, but trust me, it's one of the most powerful ways to let go. Try it. You might be surprised. So, now you're free. What's next? For years, your identity was tied to work. Success meant promotions, paychecks, productivity. But now, success is about something totally different. It's about happiness. And that can be scary because no one teaches us how to just be happy. But here's what I want you to do. Think of something, anything that you've always wanted to try. Maybe it's painting, volunteering, learning a new language, taking a solo trip, even starting a YouTube channel. Hello! Make that list and start checking off those things. Drop it in the comments and let me know. What are the things that you wanted to do in your retirement? I had a friend, a retired nurse, who spent 40 years taking care of the sick. And you know what she did when she retired? She took a part-time job working in a fabric store, not for the money, just because she loves sewing, and probably for the discount on fabric. And she still wanted to be around people. And she loved it. It was the perfect fit for her other side of life. The truth is, you don't have to figure it out right away. You just have to start. The biggest thing I can tell you is don't let your old job define your future. Forgive yourself for staying too long, for putting up with a bad boss or crappy coworkers, for not leaving sooner. You did what you had to do. And now you get to build something new. And that's pretty cool. If no one has told you yet, let me be the first. I am so proud of you for making it through it. And your best years, they're still ahead of you. Time to enjoy them. If this video resonated with you, do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe button so we can keep having these conversations. And before you go, I want to know, what's one thing you're excited about in this next chapter? Drop it in the comments. I can't wait to read them. And if you like this video, check out this one, Why I Quit My Job at 58 to Retire. And thanks for watching. And remember, you're not just leaving something behind. You're stepping into something new. See you on the next video.